You know, apples aren't just tempting, they're downright irresistible in leather.
And when mixed with other fruit, it makes eating your 7 fruits a day easy peasy. That's because Sunripe's Fruit to Go fruit leather in various flavors is a tasty way to make sure you have fruit nearby at all times.
And if you don't believe us, Sunripe's Bar Broder will peel, core, and cut you a number of reasons why it's a perfect snack.
It's convenient, it's portable, it doesn't get squished like a banana in your kid's backpack, so it's perfect for supplementing.
So, how about the taste?
It's licorice that's made with fruit, so it's healthy licorice.
Oh, I'm in. And Sunripe's facility is nestled right in the apple orchard paradise of beautiful southern British Columbia.
Production manager Dave Krell delights in the New World orchards.
Our apples come from the Okanagan Valley, so this is a great place for orchards, not a long trip at all.
Well, as the saying goes, the apples really don't fall far from the tree.
And there's no bad apple here. For just one batch of Fruit to Go, over 80,000 apples are used.
But before they can go inside, each bin is tipped into a de-leafer to remove tree leaves and stems.
Now inside the plant, the apples slide down a metal chute and are washed in a scrubber for a proper bath. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you just stand right here and go bob for apples?
Very funny. I'll pass. It's a raging river, man.
The apples are lifted out by a bucket elevator, which scoops the apples into a grinder. They're ground up to a mash and heated to 90 degrees Celsius.
The heated mash goes into a pulper, which gets to the core of the matter, and the stems, and the seeds, and tosses them all out. What remains is a form of applesauce, which drops down into a buffer tank.
The applesauce goes into an evaporator, and 1/5 of the moisture is removed. This moves into a sterilizer for a quick heat up to 104 degrees Celsius for 60 seconds, and then a cool down to 20 degrees Celsius. This quick heat and cool combo kills any mold or yeast.
The puree makes its way to the not-so-little drummer boys, Carrie and Randy.
Carrie fills mylar-lined drums with apple puree.
Randy forklifts the filled drums into storage. And this awesome set of drums is the apple base for all 6 different fruit leather flavors made here. Today, they go wild with wildberry.
Which starts with puree delivered to the finest one-girl band in the Okanagan, Neelam.
I move to beat my own drum.
First, she plays the drums. 3 drums of apple puree are lifted into a batch mixer. And 2 drums of wild berry are added, which is made up of boysenberry, raspberry, blueberry, cranberry, and cherry.
Then Neelam plays the pipes. She pipes a pear concentrate into a separate batch mixer.
And then she hands it all over. The wild berry puree and concentrate blend are piped separately into the next room and to Gourmet. He brings the flavor zing with lemon juice, pectin to thicken it, and he adds rich color with elderberry. This is mixed for 15 minutes.
The mixture flows out to a cooker, where most of the moisture is removed.
And next is the secret vacuum drying process. I say we take a good look in there and see what that thing is. Oh, thanks, Cornell. Oh, my nose hurts.
That's what you get for being nosy.
The vacuum-dried leather is extruded onto a conveyor with air piped down in the middle of each strand.
Fruit leather dries on one side as it drops down, then dries on the other side as it feeds into a lower conveyor. This flip-flop drying happens twice in the length of this tunnel. It's like a fruit tannery.
The dried fruit leather conveys into the cooling tunnel for a cool down to 12 degrees Celsius. After the leather cools, they're sent to the guillotine. Now look at this parade of fruit to go.
Marching off to do their noble work in the bellies of the world.
Ah, yes, indeed. To receive and return the salute with a big stick. Gak! Garmel, too. You know, that was very nearly my eye.
Nothing good for me.
His sharp eye and tasting at random make sure each piece of fruit to go looks and tastes great. Columns of fruit to go break rank and are sent for a spin and into their shiny little suits.
Mylar is the best material to press alongside the fruit leather because it doesn't stick.
350 bars a minute are packed up. Robot arms pick up and drop the bars into boxes.
Robots. The boxes are stacked and palletized, ready for shipment across Canada and the world.
Sunripe's Fruit to Go is a healthy snack option with all the fun of licorice.
A virtuous snack from the Garden of Eden that can banish unhealthy snacks with the goodness of fruit.